Let's get to our grill island, Rick, because we're going to use that recycled concrete as our base. Grill islands can be expensive if you don't have a plan. Thanks to Techo-Bloc's contractor support manual, I have layer by layer, row by row construction for my island. My form for my pad is already in. It's level, it's 4 to 6 inches thick. I formed it 2 inches wider and longer than the actual footprint of my grill island, so any adjustments will be easy. The sub base I'm standing on is an RC57. That's a recycled concrete number 57s. I want to make sure that I have a shape that is symmetrical, won't break down under load. I want to make sure it's hardness tested, abrasion tested, and I want to make sure it's got no fines in it. It's a porous material. I want water to run right through. I want to be careful of any deleterious matter. I've got a piece of mulch that's biodegradable. That's got to go. I've got a piece of tile or a piece of a clay brick. That's okay. That's not going to hurt anything. A piece of rubber, that's fine. I'm going to use this material to make my recycled concrete porous pad. I'm going to use 200 pounds of that material, approximately 4 buckets, to 1 bucket, 50 pounds of Portland cement. I'm going to wet it till it's shiny. I don't want any paste. I want water to run down through this area. With a porous concrete pad, drainage means no stains. Rigidity means no flex. So I've got no problems. I have a rigid countertop. I want a rigid base. Super complicated recipe.
No, it really isn't. 4 parts aggregate, RC57 in our case, 1 part Portland cement, just enough water to give it that shiny texture.
You're walking on it in 2 hours. It's fully cured in 6 hours, folks, and you no longer have to worry about efflorescence and mineral deposits and biological staining in and around that grill island. And if you have a grill island, you're probably using a hose to clean it off. Am I correct? And now with a porous concrete base, all that water dissipates, which is just awesome. So grill island assembly. A grill island is a kitchen. A grill is just a stovetop or an oven. You wouldn't build a house without a kitchen. Don't build a patio without one either. We started our grill island on a rigid porous concrete pad. Top of that, a skim coat of number 8s. Then we have our first course of Borealis by Techo-Bloc in hazelnut brandy. We spent about an hour in the office pre-planning a cut, one cut, a half unit, 2 foot long, 1 on either side, saved us 4 hours in the field. On top of that, we have 7 courses of our graphics wall. The graphics wall has an in and out appearance, a smooth or split face texture. We went all smooth to match the contemporary feel of our total patio area. We used the FlexLock Ultra Adhesive with the flow of air. We also installed the Pave Tool Vent System. They're available in a flame texture or a more contemporary herringbone look. They allow us to vent the natural gas. They also dissipate any condensation, so no effect to our electrical components, and it gives us oxygen so we get a nice rich flame in our grill. On top of that, we have another course of our Borealis. That Borealis is a self-bridging product, so there's no need for any steel lentils like this angle iron to bridge the weight of our countertop. We also don't have any custom cutting or grinding that needs to be done. That saved us 2 man-hours. Now we can simply install our access panel, which gives us storage, and any long-term maintenance to our gas lines, couple screws, and we'll be done. We're waiting on the final template for our countertop, and we'll go from countertop to kitchen. We'll go from barbecue to searing vegetables, steaks, and salmon. I can almost taste it.
We have two options when installing grill islands. We can use those self-bridging precast units, or we can do it like this.
And if you look at how much time we'll spend cutting and grinding and shimming and test fitting, and then cutting and grinding and shimming and test fitting and cutting and shimming, grinding and test fitting. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. So using a product like Borealis, like Roca Wall, like the Raffinato Step to bridge those openings, to give us access to those panels, well, we don't have to work with those steel lentils, and we're in pretty good shape. Now, I put this up on the screen because I want to make sure you have a guard on your grinding wheel. If you own a grinding wheel that does not have a guard on it, throw it away. Throw it away. It is an OSHA violation. I think the fine's $5,000. It's a pretty expensive grinding wheel. And if you haven't been by the IQ booth to look at their new vacuum, which captures the dust from grinding, please do it. Do it during one of the breaks. Now, how much time did we save, Rick?
We saved a total of 6 hours by pre-planning those cuts and with those units acting as a lentil, bridging those areas.
How do we know that we saved that time?
We tracked it with the LMN Time app.
Absolutely, right on our smartphone. The Pave Tool vents are the only self-bridging vent on the market, so you don't have to use a lentil to bridge that vent opening. They will support the weight of the block above them. Now, this is a very important tool. May seem silly, but having a good quality horsehair broom to make sure the surface of every block is clean so we can avoid efflorescence and mineral deposits and biological staining in between the courses, and it can affect the integrity. So this is for
retaining wall block.
This is for
tires. Do it one more time.
let me back up again.
Retaining wall block, tires.
You follow me? If you own these, keep them with your car cleaning stuff. Get good quality horsehair brooms. Have lots of them in your trucks and your trailers. Keep the block clean. Will save you from a lot of heartache. We had about 14 cuts in the whole island. That saved us a whole lot of time. 1 1/4 inch cast aluminum construction, complementing my appliances and doors and drawers, which are stainless steel. No seals, no bands. Won't shatter if blown over in a wind event. It smokes, it bakes, it grills. It's a cooking event. The Kamado by Blaze. For grilling every day, we have the Blaze 4-burner LTE. Lifetime warranty on all stainless steel components. Even the burner is cast 304 stainless. It's got a flamethrower ignition for better lightability. It's got flame tamer technology, so no flare-ups. It's got an infrared burner for rotisseries. And for night cooking, halogen bulbs in the dome. With a light-colored granite countertop, this red-hot outdoor kitchen is going to be cool. built massive L-shaped islands for cooking. This is modest, right? This is a modest, right outside the door, easy access to that application.